Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. Ready guys, another episode of our Pokemon Infinity Nuzlocke Let's Play. It is time to throw down once again. Show some love if you guys have been enjoying this series by hitting that like button down below. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Big shout outs to all the Plus members out there who are watching this early. Thank you guys for being on aDrive Live. And we've got an epic episode for you guys. So epic that I actually am ready to kick things off here. I've got a handful of different Pokemon on the team. I changed Darwin's name to Spirit because your boy found out that if I give Spirit a Dust Stone, it is going to evolve. And I know a lot of people are probably like, aDrive, how are you not gonna go with the bug evolution? But I'm going with this one. Oh my goodness. Question today, if you could have any evolution of any type, what would you pick? I'm going Umbreon, the ghost type right here. We had an issue with fighting types. I am solving that problem right now with Umbreon. I'm very excited for this Pokemon. It learns Vanish. The user becomes nigh invisible using its ghostly body. This sharply raises its evasiveness. This thing is gonna be sick. I'm very excited about it. Let's go. And I'm not gonna give it grudge. That's a mistake. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about Umbreon because we're gonna train this thing up. It learns Counter. It's kind of funny. We're gonna train this thing up and add it to the team. So a little bit of information about Umbreon. Or Spirit, as we're gonna call it. Spirit loves to play hide and seek. Big fan of hide and seek. Wants to learn, oh my god, it's learning all these different moves. Loves to play hide and seek first and foremost. So you guys need to know that. Second of all, it got hit by a school bus when it was a younger Umbreon, and that caused it to die in the first place, which is really sad. So we're gonna light a candle for that one. Doesn't care about if it dies in this Nuzlocke. It does not care. You might be like, well, what if it dies? It doesn't care. Doesn't care if it dies. Does not care in the slightest if it dies. Because it's already dead. Which means that Umbreon is gonna play kind of recklessly, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, gonna play a little reckless, but at the end of the day, it'll be pretty fire. So, here's where we're at. This is the squad. I need to train these homies up, because I need to get them leveled up. But here is Spirit. Let's take a look at Spirit, actually. Hardy nature, obviously. Has Moxie as his ability. Yo, this thing is about to be crazy. I'm so excited. So, I'm gonna have to, like, take a break and train everybody up, because we need to get some levels on these homies. So, I'm gonna battle a bunch of Audinos and stuff in that garden. And I'll see you guys once I finish training. It's gonna probably take a little while though, I'm gonna be real. And Korok is evolving already. That was actually really fast. This thing evolved super quickly. I think it's only like 13 or 14. And he wants to learn into a Koki Pound, which I'm gonna give him Mach Punch, I guess. Get rid of Razor Leaf for Mach Punch. This guy could actually be pretty cool. Oh, he's like a starter. He's grass and fighting, and he has Scrappy, so he hits ghost types. That's actually not bad. Hey, Tyler's evolving. Oh, baby, look at this guy. Tell me he's a giant dumpster. Garbodor and a giant dumpster, dude. Let's go. Tyler. Brave nature, battle armor, and he's just chilling in a dumpster. I got a lot of training to go, guys. Yo, an Eevee. Okay, so I've spent a lot of time in this area, and even though I already have an Eevee, I feel like it actually makes sense to grab another one. So I'm gonna use my encounter here in this flower garden to get a second Eevee. So that's what I'm gonna catch. And obviously there's other evolutions for us to choose from. So it's actually gonna be pretty dope. So let me catch this thing. It's gonna take me a while because it keeps charming me. And we'll have a secondary Eevee for later if I so desire. And we caught it. So this is just gonna go in the PC right now. I'm not even gonna nickname it. We'll come back to it, but it's another encounter that we could potentially use later on. Obviously, duplicates are optional. I'm gonna choose to grab this as a duplicate, because again, I don't really see anything else here in this patch that's all that appealing to me. And I feel like, why not have another chance at a new evolution, because there's evolutions for every type, so seems like a cool idea to me. All right, so after like 90 minutes of grinding, I'm not even kidding, I got Spirit up to level 42, and I feel like Spirit's actually super bonkers. Brick Break, Knockoff, Shadow Claw, and Vanish. Very, very strong. Obviously, the rest of the team is pretty much untouched, except for Markoth the Mighty, which is now sitting at 46, but no signs of what's happening there. But I'm gonna continue and figure out who the culprit is here. He says, look out on any specific characters. We had a burglary at the museum. We still believe the suspect is in the city. We have been searching the streets, but we may have to move down to the maintenance tunnels soon. So I think we need to go to the maintenance tunnels. I think the way we get there is actually where that Sudowoodo was blocking the path, but I'm not positive. I'm gonna head back that way and take a peek over there. Oh, now the Sudowoodo attacks. Okay, so we actually can advance now. I guess the Sudowoodo didn't want to move before. I should be able to beat him pretty easily though. Nexus should be able to just like kick him in the face, and that'll be the end of this guy. He's gonna Stone Edge me. Oh, I have animations off. I'll turn them back off after this. I was grinding hard, dude. But if he doesn't have sturdy, that one-shots. He does have sturdy, and what is he gonna do? He is not gonna counter me. He's gonna Stone Edge. Okay, that's fine. We can just quick attack. And we get rid of the Pseudo-Udo. Level 45 Pseudo-Udo, that was kind of no joke. It's probably a good thing I didn't face him earlier, because I would have gotten wrecked. And we're back in Hazeport, but I think this is the way to the maintenance tunnel. Maybe it's not. Is this not the way? How the heck do I get to the maintenance tunnels then? I have no idea. I'm actually so confused. I thought this was the way, but it's just, it doesn't get me anywhere. Yikes. Okay, so I found the Rotom room, and I think I figured out where the maintenance tunnels were, but it was a little obscure to get it. Here we go. This is where the maintenance tunnels are. Hazeport maintenance tunnels. And there's a regular Magnemite, which is pretty dope. And what is this? Tangela! Yo, is that an electric type Tangela? Okay. I'm all over it. I want it. I'm gonna see what else is down here, but I think that that's the play. Hey, Freeze, you have the right to defend yourself in a Pokemon battle. All right, I gotta battle these coppers as they try to track down the evil guy. And of course, there's a skunk tank right out the gate, so that's less than ideal for me. He's dark and poison. So what do I want to use against that? Hootsburg, maybe? Yeah, let's go Hootsburg. It's level 42. I'm gonna have to try to get Spirit some XP. He's got a flamethrower, but Hootsburg should be able to eat that. He does. All right, let's go for an Air Slash. And we'll get a flinch. Every time you call the flinch, you get the flinch. Goodbye, tank. No aftermath. Sweet. Here comes a Manectric. All right, we gotta switch. Manectric is like kind of annoying for me. I'll go Zippo. Should be fine. He's gonna bite. I kind of want to Dragon Dance. I'm gonna Dragon Dance. Worst thing he does is discharge para me. It's probably the worst. He Thunderfangs. I guess Thunderfang para would be annoying too. Not gonna happen though, and I should one-shot with Fire Punch at +1, I would think. Nice. No static, please. I do not want to be paralyzed. Very good. All right, here comes an Arcanine. Wow, okay. I just stay in and declaw it. Probably 2 shots. Yeah, Zippo's very strong, man. Level 51, this thing's a monster. Carrying the team right now. You love to see it. And level 52 now, just kidding. Next it's a 51 as well, and a Mighty Enna, which has Intimidate. I think I just switch and go into Nexus and click Low Kick, probably. I guess I could have went to Markov, but Taunt, that's fine. You're just gonna get kicked anyway. Low Sweep, goodbye. See you later. All right, so we beat the first cop. We'll have to see where the evil man is down here and see if we can find any more cool Pokemon. That Tangela was dope though. Yo, this Tangela's hidden ability, we're going for it. We're going for it. I feel like it's gotta be electric type. I don't know otherwise. What do I weaken it with? It's level 30, so I feel like anything I attack it with is probably gonna do a lot. Let's just chuck a Quick Ball at it maybe. Quick Ball actually would look kind of sick. Yo, he kind of reminds me of like a rubber band ball. Come on, just stay in the ball and make my life easy. Oh, we almost had hidden ability. All right, it's got Recover. Yo, okay. I'm excited. I definitely want a Tangela that has Recover, please. If this is an electric type though, it actually might be big for us. All right, I'm gonna have to weaken it looks like. Wait, is it grass electric? I don't want to knock it out. This one has hidden ability. Like, I really don't want to knock it out. I don't even know what I do to like weaken it. I don't really know if I have an option. All right, well, I'll just keep trying, I guess. Oh, there you go. I got it on the next try. How about that? Okay, sweet. Let's see it. It's electric and steel. After its habitat was destroyed to make way for a large city, Tangela was forced to adapt by using leftover wire from the maintenance tunnels for its new body. Yo, that's sick. All right, I'm gonna name you Live Wire. I feel like that's a really cool name. It's gonna go to the PC, but we're gonna take a look at it later because it does have a hidden ability. Oh, there's the Mockroach thing. All right, keep me away from that. I chose Live Wire because it was hidden ability, but it's okay. All right, let's see what Electrician Dennis has. He has an Electabuzz. All right, this is a good battle for Spirit to practice. Get warmed up here a little bit. Shadow Claw into him, doesn't get the KO. I'm gonna take a discharge. If I don't get parried here, we're fine. I get parried, that means I gotta switch. Didn't really work out as planned. Do I want to use Markov? I guess we'll use Markov. Like, I feel like it's a high enough level at this point that I can beat him. Let's see, discharge, no para, I resist. You gotta remember that I resist. I keep forgetting that I'm like dragon too. No para, nice. Signal beam, which we picked up over bug bite. Although I might have been better off with bug bite. It's all right. Big damage, good XP. Here comes a Magnezone. Tell me how Magnezone kind of runs me, minus Zippo. Like Zippo, I guess, is really good against it. Mirror shot, that's fine. He's straight dodging, and we'll just punch him. Little Fuego punch here, little Fuego punch. Knock him all the way down. And he's obviously got sturdy, Electro Ball. As long as it's not Metal Burst, I'm chilling. I am chilling. We get Shadow Claw to finish him off and get rid of that. Should be really good XP for the team. Yep, over 1,000. Ripjaw to 50, wants to learn Iron Head. That's kind of tricky, right? So like Heavy Slam is really good. Iron Head is more reliable. I'm probably gonna stick to Heavy Slam actually. I gotta believe that he's pretty heavy. And then a Machoke. I think I'm just gonna Fire Punch it. He could have a rock move, but he's not gonna one-shot me. I get a crit. Scope Lens coming in hot. Here comes a Revenge, just gonna tickle a little bit. Ooh, that did more than I thought it was going to, but we're fine. We'll beat this guy up, and we'll keep looking around the maintenance tunnels for the culprit. I'm monitoring the pH balance of the water. Do you need something? Yeah, there's a criminal scum down here, okay? Scientist Maddie, what do you have? You have a Ditto. Okay, so it hasn't transformed me yet, so I'm gonna Brick Break it. If I don't knock it out, I do have to switch. Nice. And the beautiful thing about Spirit, let me tell you, aside from the fact that I did get hit by a bus at one point, this thing has Moxie. So it gets stronger every single time it attacks, basically. Every time it knocks something out, and it is gonna just be incredible. I don't know how you live that, though. That was +1. How did that even live? I have no idea, but that's okay. We're +2 now, look at that. +2 attack right now. Here comes an Excadrill. I'm Brick Breaking this too. Everything dies. I hope. Oh God, that was a little risky. A little risky. If I was a +2, I probably would have done it. Now we're +3. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. And a Kadabra. Shadow Claw. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at this unit. Oh my God, she's beauty. And I didn't even realize she was a female this whole time. Female Eevee's rare to get too. You gotta love it. And we found the Black Sludge, which obviously is to heal up poison types. Do you understand the true workings of a Pokemon battle? I like to think so. I like to think I have an idea there, Tyler. You got a Clang. This is interesting. I feel like if I just Brick Break it, I won't one-shot, but maybe a 2-shot. Yeah. He's gonna Charge Beam me, that's fine. He gets a boost, also fine. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Claw. He's gonna switch out, predicted, into the Marowak. Look at that. That does not to a KO though. Okay, so I have to switch. I could go, I think I go Zippo. Or go Hootsburg. Let's go Hootsburg. I just don't want to end up in a situation where I get rock moved, but Hootsburg can live one. Yeah, he's gonna Bone Rush, that's fine. We'll just Night Daze. And that should be solid. Really liking the team we have right now. We had some rough episodes for a little bit there, but it's coming together. Here's the Clang again, we Night Daze you. And then what else? What else you got for me? Hootsburg. The professor reading your book on how to battle, dude. And a Kingler. I mean, I guess let's get some action for Ripjaw here. Like, what does Kingler do in a Ripjaw? Maybe a ground move, Dig. Stomp. Take some Iron Barbs to the face, though, if you like it. Yup, there it is. Little extra something there. I think I just Poison Fang. Yeah, we'll just Poison Fang him. It's gonna take a little bit, but he'll knock out eventually. I think I found our culprit. What? I didn't take anything, and even if I did, it wouldn't be any of your business. All right, let's see what this guy's got. I feel like could be tough. Pokemon Trainer Marcus. Leading off with a Cacturn. All right, so I immediately need to switch. Tell me how Hootsburg is like super good here though. Resists everything. Feint Attack, that's fine. Hootsburg don't care. That's a strong Cacturn actually. I'm gonna Air Slash it. And we're gonna get a flinch. I don't. He actually sets up a layer of Spike. Okay. Predict the switch, go for a Moonblast. Wow. Wow. My brain is so big. This game is tricky, man. You gotta be ready for that stuff. A magneton. Oh, and it's the grass one. Okay, it's grass steel, right? Grass steel. Do I just night days? That was just night days. Critical hit. My goodness. Body slam. I get parried. All right, so I gotta switch. But like, doesn't Zippo just come in and destroy this thing? And then everything else? Ooh, metal. I would have just lost Hootsburg if he metal bursted my Night Days crit. Wow. Okay, well then, we get out of dodge on that one. Here comes Cacturn again. I can just punch it. He obviously has Sucker Punch, I had a feeling. Surprised it didn't go for it against Hootsburg, but that makes sense. There's a layer of Spike Up I have to be mindful of, but he has one Pokemon left and it's a Kadabra. I genuinely think I one-shot Kadabra with Shadow Claw, but I don't think it's worth it. So I'm gonna go Ripjaw here and just play this super safe and just Heavy Slam it. Because, I don't know, I feel like it would be stupid to not do that, I guess. Psychic Cut doesn't get Iron Barbs, but like I said, Heavy Slam is probably gonna one-shot. So that's why I just figured safe play here. This should just one-shot him. It doesn't, but it's like darn close. So we're gonna beat this this culprit here, this bandit. He's got Recover, but it shouldn't really matter. This guy hiding all the way in the maintenance tunnels, man. Being a tricky dude. A tricky dude, and he's gone now, so see you later. All right, I guess the gig is up. Fine, you're right, I should give it back. I don't feel right about it is all. The beautiful artifact originally belonged to my ancestors. Most of them perished when Giratina destroyed the temple in the desert. The stone I reclaimed from the museum was excavated from the ruins of the temple. It turns out Geralt, the well-known Egho council member, has struck a deal with the museum. Geralt is gonna start holding tournaments at the top of the Trident Tower, and he wants to use the stone as a selling point. I don't know if he was gonna give it away as a prize or use it as a trophy or what. It didn't sit right with me that one of the few remnants of my people was gonna be used in that way that completely neglects their story. You're right, I should return it and tell them how they feel. I suppose I should take accountability for my actions. Is that a mature character, like doing stuff? Give me an electric move. Volt Switch, there it is. I actually was thinking to myself how desperately I needed an electric move on this team. And maybe just an electric type in general. It may actually make sense for me to, it might actually make sense for me to try to figure out how to get our new Livewire onto the team somehow. I don't know, it's tough because I have a good team. But I'm really feeling like I need an electric type. Not only were you able to find Marcus, but you convinced him to turn the item he reclaimed. Bravo! I actually know Marcus, and I'm surprised by this behavior. He's a son of a colleague of mine, Olivia. She's an Egho council member. He actually filled me on why he bothered to steal it in the first place, and I can empathize with how he's feeling. I was in negotiations with the museum to purchase the glowing shard that they excavated from the Dunestone Desert many years ago. I was gonna have it embedded in a golden trophy. I'm holding a tournament soon at the top of the Trident Tower, and I'd like to have a special trophy for the very first tournament. But now that I see my plan may hurt Marcus and the memory of the people of Dunestone Desert, I've reconsidered. In fact, we've all come to an agreement. We'll move forward using the glowing shard as the centerpiece of the trophy, but the trophy itself will continue to sit in the museum, on display next to other Dunestone relics. The winner of the trophy will have their name engraved on that trophy and will be on display for all to see. Yes, as long as it stays available to the public. Sorry for all this trouble, I should have just talked to you in the first place. No worries, Marcus. Thank you, aDrive. I suppose this is all settled. I'll see you around. If you need me, I'll be in Trident Tower. And that's that. The cops have left. I think we can explore the rest of the city if we want. And I'll see if there's anything worth noting. Here's this dude. Did I ever talk to this guy? What do you want if I teach him on Sucker Punch? That's kind of sick, actually. I have better moves than that, but that's cool that he gives you Sucker Punch. And we found TM55 Scald, which is actually massive. I think it may actually be worth giving Ripjaw Scald. What's your special? Yeah, they're similar. I think having Scald on Ripjaw is probably better. Yeah, Crabhammer does more, but the chance of a burn is too valuable to pass. Okay, so we're in the next area, the Dunestone Gorge, it seems. I do not know what to expect around these parts, but I guess we'll poke around. Looks like a pretty lengthy route. I just missed an item. I gotta go back and get that now. And the surprise of trainers, things of that nature. There's a Mandibuzz, level 48. I wish I could train over here before. A Dawnstone. All right, let's see what this trainer has here in a second. Now watch me whip, and watch me nay-nay. You knew that's what he was gonna say. Tamer Derek has a Skarmory. Okay, I think my play is definitely Zippo against Skarmory. Not really much else I can do. He's gonna Air Slash, okay. Pretty sure we just click Fire Punch. It's probably not gonna one-shot because he probably has Sturdy anyway. It's good damage though. And he's gonna Air Slash again. And he has Leftovers? Okay. I'm gonna just Fire Punch again though. Should be fine with that. All right, cool. We beat the Skarmory, and do we get a level? Almost. And a Nido Rook. Okay. Ground Poison. What do I do here? I think I stay in. Let's go for the Dragon Claw, and we're gonna crit him anyway. Poison Fang. Doesn't poison me. Just Dragon Claw again then. I get poison off of poison point, so he doesn't have Merciless. Mine had Merciless. Interesting. Well, I gotta switch now, but it's not the end of the world. Oof. What else? A Sharpedo. Okay, if it has Pursuit, I'm gonna be really salty. I'm gonna go Ripjaw, I think, or do I go Hootsburg? I'll go Hootsburg. Don't you dare Pursuit me, I'll throw something. Okay. He's gonna Agility. I have Moonblast though, I probably one-shot. The worst thing he does to me is Ice Fang, which does not KO, so I'm gonna just go for the Moonblast. He slashes. This should KO. Hootsburg's very offensive. Yeah. Read you like a book, little shark. And Spirit gets a level there. Here comes a Gyarados. Okay, so this is a problem. It starts setting up. I have to just stay in and start Night Dazing, because if it starts Dragon Dancing, I'm in trouble. Wow, Hootsburg, you're a monster. You're actually a monster, Hootsburg. It does Dragon Dance. Okay, I think I just stay in and Moonblast. Hydro Pump, but it misses. It didn't matter. He wasn't gonna be +1 with Hydro Pump. Aqua Tail would have been scary though. I think 6 levels above I still live though. So, we'll take it. The legs are rock solid from all the hiking. I could use a quick break. Well, I guess you're taking a break to battle me, Hiker. What do you got? Hiker Dan with a Heatmore. Kinda just wanna go Nexus and click Rock Move. Amnesia. That was like one of those text message speech bubbles, kind of funny. I will drop a Smackdown. Flame Burst isn't gonna do much. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Smackdown definitely one-shots, and Nexus is getting into their level here, so we're chilling. We're chilling. And a Ninetales. It could have a Energy Ball, but I'm just gonna throw Rocks at it again. Tell me how this Hiker just has fire types, man. I guess we are getting close to the desert, though. So we might see some sick fire types coming up as we close in. Nexus gets a lot of love. Hootsburg to 51 and a Boldor. I'm just gonna low sweep it. As long as it doesn't have like counter, Sturdy, it has Sturdy. And I always get nervous in this situation. Rock Slide, we're chilling. We're chilling. Next, that does so much. I feel like that does so much. All right, well, Nexus does its job. See you later, Boldori. Peace. Punch, punch, kick, kick, up, down, left, right. Out here doing Konami codes with me. Battle Girl Callie's got him a champ. All right, well, this is what Spirit's here for, but if this thing has knockoff, I'm in trouble. The other option is we go Hootsburg. I think I go Hootsburg, actually, because there's no way this thing is gonna click a fighting move. Wake Up Slap. How do you click a fighting move when I'm sitting there in front of you with a Pokemon that's immune? I'm gonna Air Slash. Dude, I hate this. I hate this because I just know. Flinch. Massive flinch, dude. Gonna switch it out into Primate. That's fine. I hit the Primate with a Moonblast. Just one-shot it. Let's go, dude. Wow. These fighting type Pokemon are still very scary for me. They're still so scary, even with a ghost type. Because it's a frail ghost type, right? It's not like it's like Kofagrigus here. You know, we're talking about a Pokemon that's very offensive. And a Pangoro. Oh boy. I got nothing. I got nothing. I think we, oh, I have Moonblast. That's 4 times super effective. We're chilling, Hootsburg! The smartest Pokemon on the team knew to go for Moonblast there. Let's get it. Whew. You take those. I'll take an Ultra Ball too, thank you. Hey, Markov learning Dragon Pulse at level 50 here, chilling. I'm actually taking on like a random hiker and he's kind of giving me problems right now, but not anymore because he just sent out the Durant. I was like dealing with a Golem and it was like a little sketchy, but not too big of a deal. I think we're chilling now. And a Seismitoad. I don't have any grass moves. I guess I just stay in and Dragon Claw. You can't ground move me, so. Flail, ooh. I don't like that. Oh, that did 0. Tell me that did 0. Okay. See you later, Seismitoad. Not too shabby. And a Crobat. Oh, wow, okay. I guess I'll just Dragon Claw this too. Like, what's Crobat doing to me? Acrobatics, that might hurt a little bit. That hurt a lot of bit, but we're fine, we're chilling. Zippo's so strong, man. Our starter Pokemon, the Dragon, doing big things. Level 56. And Markov is evolving! Markov the Mighty! Yo! Yo! Dude. Dude. Yeah! This thing is sick! Saragal! Markov wants to learn Dragon Claw. I don't know what stats you have that are better. Are you physical or are you special? I have no idea, but you are amazing. You are amazing. I need to look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Bug Dragon, Sassy Nature. Oh, it's definitely physical. This thing is a physical attacker. There is 0 doubt about it. Okay. Wow, okay, so I have to make him physical. Sassy, not that good of a nature. I'm still chilling on this route. I feel like I'm almost done with it, but I'm actually gonna fly. Let's get out of here. Let's fly back to the daycare. Let's see if I can change my nature. And then I'm gonna fly back to the heart scale and see if there's anything good there. And then I think we're in good shape. And just like that, we've got the adamant person here. So I can give Nexus adamant and I can also give Spirit adamant too. So these are all really good. All right, so there was no luck on the heart scales, but I gotta show Markov the Mighty off in a battle here. So I hope this cool trainer is ready for this. Just gotta, oh, okay. Maybe this isn't the battle for that. Okay. That's the Blastoise that my rival has. And it's got a move called Typhoon, which luckily is not very good against me. So this is why I feel like I need an electric type, right? Because I know my rival has this thing, and I know that I really don't have any way to deal with it. But like, what do I even change in my team to deal with this? You know, like how do I even justify taking something off the team and adding what, another weakness to fighting types, right? Like I can't do that. That's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. I don't really feel like there's an easy answer, which is okay. It's just kind of how it is, but yeah. Like I feel like Ripjaw is too good. Like Ripjaw counters it, right? Like you can see here that Ripjaw can stall it out, can beat this thing. Obviously very strong. I get an accuracy drop, which is kind of annoying. 50% chance to poison. There it is. There's the poison we were looking for. Okay. Part of me wants to switch out, actually. I kind of want to switch out and like kind of be fancy right now. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm feeling kind of fancy. I'm gonna go into if he goes for a flying move though, he's gonna do a lot to Markov. I was actually gonna go Spirit. Let's go Spirit. And then I'm gonna knock him out and get the Moxie boost. Oh, he goes for Wild Charge. He just randomly has Wild Charge? Wait, is this thing gonna be having electric moves too? Because that means I really need, don't die to poison. That means I really need to actually solve that problem. Because if this thing also has electric moves and can deal with our Kraken, then that's a problem. Terra Thwack. What the heck is a Terra Thwack? That's a Marowak evolution. Okay. No idea what this thing's gonna do. I'm gonna go Hootsburg. That thing is crazy. That thing is crazy. It's gonna outrage. I almost went into a dragon too. That did a lot. I'm gonna night daze because I know I can live one more. I may have to switch out though. Here comes another outrage. All right, we're gonna have to probably switch. Okay. Gotta go Ripjaw to take the outrage. I should have went Ripjaw on the second one actually. I may have to switch again actually. He's confused, but he's gonna have a ground move that he can use now. Ooh, this is kind of sketch, dude. This is like super sketchy, actually. I think I gotta go. Who's bulkier between Zippo and Markoth? 170, 155, 130. I don't know. You gotta think he's gonna go for a ground move here, right? Oh, man. I can't stay in. I mean, I could if I think I'm faster. Do I think Ripjaw is faster? Oh, I'm not faster. This is bad. Thrash. Dude, if he went for a ground move, I was dead. Oh, that was so risky. I should not have done that. I really thought I was gonna be faster, but I just changed my nature to sassy. I was so afraid to get hit with an outrage. Oh my God, am I just sitting here throwing, dude? Almost throwing, bro. And a Magnezone. Okay, that I can deal with. That I can deal with. I have to be careful though that it could have Metal Burst. Horn Leech. That's fine. I'm very nervous about Metal Burst though. I'm gonna use like a weaker attack first, I think. Actually, do I just Fire Punch it? It's 4 times super effective. I'm gonna Dragon Claw just in case it has sturdy, and then I'm gonna punch it. Body Slam, that's fine. All right, I think we're safe. Gotta be smart. I don't know if this one has sturdy. I know the other one does, but it's not worth the risk. That's sick though. That Magnezone has got a tree growing out of his head. Whoo, that was a tough trainer. And oh, dude, Hootsburg's learning Roost. Good idea for the future, but I can't justify it right now. Could be good though. Oh, we're not done. We have a Metang to deal with too. I'll just punch it. I don't think Metang can do much to me. Yeah. That was a tough trainer, dude. Cool trainer, Becca. Jeez. I think we're pretty much done with this route. I got a TM over here. Retaliate, okay. So I still have an encounter on this route, but I still have a lot of encounters. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, but I kind of want to look around at some point, and maybe I'll try to get that Terrathwack, that new Cubone thing, because that dude was dope. That thing was actually crazy. But I think this is where we're gonna wrap up. It's a long episode for me, guys. It took me 2.5 hours because of all the grinding. So show some love, hit that like button down below. Thank you again to the aDrive Army Plus members for holding it down as always. And let me know what evolution you want to see most, because I got our brand new Omeon, which is Spirit, of course, and I have another Eevee as a dupes clause, or I used my encounter for it, either. And we still have a lot of encounters. Falcon Heights, Rolling Ridge, Rolling Trail, Safari, Amber Trail, Hazeport, and Dunestone Gorge, Hazeport Suburb. So I got a lot of encounters still. I'm saving them just in case. You never know. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.